It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we have a beer from Genys Brewing Company. Genys Brewing Company. Doesn't it sound like Guinness? So, this is a really kind of funny story to this beer because the Hackney Church Brewing Company they brewed a collaboration beer in Lithuania with Genys of Lithuania. And the funny side of the story is that they decided to brew a stout. So here is this stout, 440 milliliter can, 7.6% ABV. Wow, this is like imperial stout strength. Amazing. With black currants, stout with black currants. So of course, if you pronounce it Genys Stout, sounds a bit like Guinness, doesn't it? The good thing about this is though it's 7.6% ABV, and it's not like the what's Guinness now, 4.5, 5%. A little bit of smoke on the can opening, beer in the glass. Oh look at this. I was almost about to say jet black, but this has a lovely kind of dark berry, black currant look to it. Look at this, wow. Wow. 1 to 2 finger, quite tight looking head on the beer. I tried so hard to hold that sneezing. My apologies. Whoa. Good levels of carbonation. It's a kind of a black currant type dark coloured head. Almost jet black in the glass. Oh, don't you love winter? Don't you love winter? Thing is, being a beer reviewer on YouTube, having one of these cans, which, you know, you brought back from London, bringing it all the way back from London, having a bit of a rant, yeah. You put it in the fridge, you store it nicely, you take pictures of it for your thumbnail of the video, you get the review going. I could have sneezed while the can was still sealed, and if I sneezed when the can was still sealed, I'd be able to start the review over. But because I poured the beer and the beer was full, and then my body chose to make me sneeze, there's nothing I can do, is there? On we go with the beer review. Aroma. Smells fantastic. Smells absolutely fantastic. Loads of roasted malt, chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours coming through. But at the same time, there's this lovely black currant. Aroma there too. It's almost like imperial coffee stout with black currant. Smells absolutely fantastic. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. That is so interesting. That is so interesting because, wow, it's still pulling flavours. There's still so much going on. Let's pour the rest of the beer in the glass. Wow, it's really creamy and rich. There's a little tickle of carbonation pushing the beer on the inside of the mouth. But it's really lacking the bitterness of a, like I've drunk imperial stouts that have been so kind of, I call them like Scandinavian style imperial stouts where there's loads of roasted malt coming through on the back end. But this is dominated by the fruit. You can see by the pour, and you can see by the look of the beer, that colour. Look at the head, there's a lot of black currants in there. And I'm going to say it's real black currants. I'm going to say that it's not like a Robinson's blackcurrant cordial. This is like proper full-on black currants. You can taste the fruit in the beer. And it's completely and utterly neutralised or nullified the bitterness of the stout, the bitterness of that roasted malt. You still get some chocolate, some coffee, some caramel flavours from the roasted malt, but you don't get the bitterness. It's almost like the acids and all of that vitamin C of the fruit has completely cut through the bitterness of the roasted malt. And I'm a bit like this with it because I think the beer could have done with some roasted malt. You're almost waiting, you're almost like anticipating this roasted malt flavour to come through, and it doesn't. But you're getting all of the other things. You're getting that chocolate, that coffee, that caramel. Then you're getting a load of black currant, and then you're waiting, and it just doesn't come. That roasted malt doesn't. That kind of like bitterness from the roasted malt doesn't come. It's definitely a different drink. I suppose for people who, because there's a lot of people out there that don't like bitterness in their beer. I suppose this is for them. Probably the majority of people. It's a really well brewed beer. Have a look at that beer as I rock it back and forth. Really, really well brewed beer. It's very different. It's very different. I like it. I like that fruit. I like that black currant. I really do. And it's enough. As a beer at 7.6% ABV, it's enough. It's not like you need any more. You don't need it to be like 12% ABV. 7.6% ABV is enough. So I'm going to rate it. It doesn't taste like the alcohol's not coming through on that 7.6% ABV. It's really, but the mouthfeel it's rich and creamy with all of that malt in the beer. I like it. I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.